All right, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are here. We are in the house. Listen, man, what a wild weekend in the NFL. It's your boy, Damon, DK, and TJ is over there. He's somewhere in my out of that dark retreat, but we're here with the DK and 3 podcast. We are here. Listen our birds we just didn't have a good week at all. We have a good week at all. Now I can harp on these NFL refs because there's been a couple of, like I said, missed calls and all this other stuff. Of course, Tish, how are you, Tish? She's in the house. Congratulations. We can arguably say that was a great game. And Tish was actually with me doing the whole live stream and whatever. But, I'm not even going to say that we got robbed. NFL is on some tomfoolery right now. Listen, yeah, were there a couple bad calls? There was plenty of bad calls. But whatever. Y'all won. So congratulations. I'm not even going to talk of it. Now, I had a friend of mine that was in the stadium. And he says when they overturned that touchdown pass that was in the stadium, that the Steelers fans wasn't even chanting. I had a couple of fans that was there with me. And when I was doing a live stream, came over to me and said, man, that was a touchdown. I had another friend of mine text me on the phone. And she said, Damon, that was a touchdown. She's a Steelers fan. They said they made no noise in the stadium. None in the stadium. Not a peep when they overturned that. No Steelers fans made any peeps of anything. They may have got away with one. But like I said, it's been debated all around the sports world. What the hell is a touchdown? If the ball breaks the plane, it's a touchdown. Right? If it's caught in the back of the end zone with a toe tap, how can you make a football move? All right. He had 2 feet down. Whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. The only reason you saying yeah is because of the simple fact that y'all won. And whatever. It's over. It was a great game. It wasn't a blowout. So I'm good with that. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. But go ahead. Go ahead. I'll let you come in. One of those nights. Is it one of those nights? Is it one of those nights? Is it one of those nights?
Yeah, I have my cat here to give me a sense of support, even though it's shout out to
emotional support cat.
Yeah, I have a support cat that just gave herself a round of applause. Anyways, okay. All right. So, okay. Wait a second. I do want to get this out the way because, well, I genuinely, okay. Let me get this out the way. Number one, I traditionally enjoy TikTok for the next week and a half, maybe the rest of the season. I'm staying away from Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I'm staying away from it all. I might not even watch any more TV. I think I'm done. Because
you say you're done. Why?
I think I'm done. So at the conclusion of last night's game, this song has been on repeat, and for those old heads out there, you kind of know where I'm going to go with this anyway. But this has been spamming my feed no matter what app I'm on, no matter what platform I'm on, and it never fails. It never fails, and I'm just just I'm gonna try my best to sing it so that way y'all can understand of just how much it was nauseating to see it over and over and over and over again. You like my fire. I'm in love with you, baby. You are my fire. I'm satisfied. That's all I come here. I'm sick. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. The Gap Band, the song outstanding, the team in Philly. I'm done. I'm done for the season. This is enough. I've had enough. This is it. This is it. In fact, what was so counterintuitive about me singing that song is literally the last time that we were on this platform and had a podcast. I literally spent the whole duration of the show talking about two things mainly in a very high and very educated tone. I talked about the scale frail Donald Trump 2.0 in working in NBC. I will not say his name, but I talked about him. And then I proceeded to talk about a team who was literally acting like they were a walking nursing home. And yet, here I am on TikTok and Instagram, literally since the last game ended last night. And all I've heard is outstanding by the Gap Band. And not the original version that everybody knows and loves. The Tiny Desk concert version where literally the dude lost his voice mid-song. And that's why I said it. I sang it the exact way I heard it. Okay? I'm done. I'm done. I've had enough. I've seen enough. Okay? It's clear that oh my God.
Clear as mud.
it is clear that it's not meant for me to watch football for the rest of the season. I
Why
think
not?
it's very clear that anytime you drop the ball 4 times, I think anytime you throw the ball to the other team, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times, and like anytime something like that happens, I don't even think it's meant for me to keep watching. I don't think that's fair to me. I don't think it's fair to my mental. We've lost 3 straight.
Not 3 straight.
We've lost 3 straight to Dallas, up 21 at halftime. We have lost straight up to Chicago, where we couldn't stop the run to save our life. And then this game, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. As a fan, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't.
You say you can't do
I'm
it?
done. And you know what? I'm gonna sing it again because not only has this song bothered my girlfriend, because yes, she's had to hear this all day too, whether she's been asleep or not. I'm going to repeat the song again so that way y'all know what I had to deal with since the game concluded last night. You light my fire, light my fire. I feel alive with you, baby. You light my fire, light my fire. I feel alive, outstanding. Ooh, oh, girl, you knock me out. Knock me out. Exciting, so exciting, baby. Make you want to shout. Yeah, that's all I've been hearing all day. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
You're done.
I literally, I sent I sent one of the TikToks to my dad. My dad does not have TikTok, and he said he couldn't see it. I purposely went back to the video I sent him, downloaded it, and sent it to him so that way he could see it for himself of what I had to go through the entire day since the game concluded last night. And yet, you want to know what the response I got? Verbatim, and I'm not going to mess this up. He literally says, that was a bad jam back in the day. Hilarious. That's it. That's it.
Not there was a bad jam back in the day.
That's it. So I'm done. I'm done. This is it. Don't even bother asking me what my favorite song is. I might slip up and tell you it's Outstanding by the Gap Band right now. That's all I've heard. I'm done. I'm done. This is enough. Steelers fans, I apologize because here I am talking about how y'all are a walking nursing home every time y'all step out on the field, and then y'all beat Baltimore, and then y'all just watch us play the way we played last night. And yet, this is the song that I had to hear since the game concluded last night.
I'm not apologizing for nothing. Here's the reason why. It's a rivalry game. I'm not apologizing for anything. I mean, if Pittsburgh's happy with that win, that's fine. But I want to bring up a stat. They only scored 8 yards in the fourth quarter. Let me say this again. For 15 minutes, they only scored 8 yards in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
So if they want to be happy with the win, be happy with the win. I'm not worried about it. Again, I gave them props. Even when I was down there, I gave them all props. I went and shook their hands. We had fun, and I can't wait to do that again. I cannot wait to do that again. I've been invited back to, do it a couple more times. But again, if Pittsburgh want to be happy with it, hey, they won. It is what it is. Regardless of the calls, because these refs, we all know these refs are on the take. Plain and simple. They are. And I saw a video that came up, and the guy said this. He says, after the game is over, them refs don't have to stand in front of reporters or anything. They leave.
No.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The teams do.
Right.
The coaches do. But the refs never have to stand up there. There was the Vegas game. And they said, I think the spread was like 8.5 or something like that. And the way them refs made the calls, it made that spread 8.5. So you telling me Vegas ain't controlling this? Come on now. Listen, whatever, they won. But again, if you think 8 yards in the fourth quarter is going to sustain you, any place. And look who they got Miami next. That's not an easy game. That's definitely not an easy game. Then they also have Detroit right after that. That ain't going to be an easy game. So,
are you ready for another?
Games,
are you ready for another?
They say they have the second easiest schedule, but you got Detroit coming in there. That's not an easy schedule going against them. Or Miami. If you think Miami was out of it, the next thing you know, they putting up 30, 40 points on you. So, these games are easy. Now, by far, they say we have the hardest. We have the hardest. Because we got the Bengals. Then we got the Patriots. Then we got Green Bay. And then we go back to Pittsburgh. Then we go to Pittsburgh. Not easy at all. Not easy at all. Not easy. But you never know which way these ways going to swing. You never know which way it's going to go.
I'm done.
You mean you're done? And listen,
I'm done.
I'm going to ride out my boys all the way to the end. All the way to the end.
Look. Okay.
So we can get rid of Falala, or whatever the hell his name is.
Do you know what was so compelling about last night?
Go ahead. What, the Fumblerooski Bowl? That's what it is? Fumblerooski.
We lost to a team that outside of the first quarter touchdown that they had, they scored nothing but field goals, and they beat us.
Yeah. And that's something. Isn't that something?
I'm going to say this again. Outside of the first quarter touchdown that the Chargers scored, we lost to a team that took a grown-ass man, put him out there, and kicked a bunch of field goals, and they beat us. They beat us. They beat us. And then, not only that, the way the game ends is it's in overtime. We're in the red zone. And we proceed to run some of the closest routes known to mankind. And of course, because of the routes being so close to each other, the ball gets tipped. And then the other guy who catches it turns into Michael Jackson in his prime, doing the tiptoe on the way out of bounds. And that's how the game concludes. I'm done.
You mean you're done?
I'm done. I'm done. You know what? Actually, it's outstanding. Ironically, it's outstanding. Ironically, I'm done. I'm done with all of it. I look. I've done been in the darkness retreat twice in my lifetime. It's been bad this time around because I thought I was going to have some people with me. Apparently not. The only thing that was there with me in the room service was the room service, and that was it.
Not Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, after Sunday, yeah, man, the whole family gone. There ain't nobody in there no more. So Aaron Rodgers and company, everybody's good. So they left me in the darkness retreat by myself with none but room service, which you would think that if it was a regular hotel that you would be fine and you would enjoy your stay because there's no one you have to worry about. No,
right?
Wrong. And yet they told me, they gave me an ultimatum. They said, you can either stay here or you can just choose not to watch football and save yourself from any further embarrassment or frustration or anger. And I said, you know what? I'm going to choose peace.
Instead of violence. Instead of violence.
I'm going to choose peace. And I'm done. I'm done. And what is fucked up about it is that in the midst of me saying my goodbyes and telling everybody goodbye, you want to know what I heard in the background?
What you hear?
You light my fire, light my fire. I feel alive with you, baby. You light my fire. I'm satisfied, outstanding. Girl, you knock me out. Do. Yeah, that's what I was hearing on the way out. So I'm done. I'm officially done. I don't think it gets any more embarrassing than that. I'm out. I'm chucking it.
Oh God!
I've had enough. I've genuinely have had enough. AJ spent the last month and a half complaining about him not getting the ball, but in the midst of him not getting the ball, we were winning. So in other words, AJ, shut the fuck up. But no, he wants the ball. So we decided to throw him the ball. And every single game since he had them little mini tantrums in the post game and everywhere else, we have not had a game since then where he's had less than 10 targets. And yet, you want to know what his common denominator in all those games that he has 10 targets or more? Loss. I lost. and the loss. So I'm done. I'm done. I've had it. I've had it.
We got 4 more games, man. We got 4 more games.
Look, I'm putting myself out of my misery now. I'm done.
Not out of your misery now.
Look, I need y'all to understand something. This is not This is not the fan in me that doesn't know any better talking. This is a guy who watched what happened in 2023. For those of you who have watched this show long enough, y'all know what happened when I was having to sit there and watch this team play in 2023. It was not pretty. I think I might have broke something or two things in the midst of that season, and I was never the same. That was 23. Okay, I see this from a mile away, and I'm not doing it again. I look. I'm not going to go into financials here, but this economy is not pretty to us. Okay, and I'm not sitting here with $1 million in my bank account. Okay, I can't afford to get damaging stuff and keep finding myself in precarious situations that I don't have no business being in. So look, I'm done. I appreciate the Darkness Retreat. It was a great stay. They provided drinks and great food, and it was awesome. Then they left me by myself, and then they decided to embarrass me by having Outstanding being played in the background on the way out. I'm done. This is enough. I've had it. I've had it. I'm done. This is it. And you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Look, I understand that maybe I'm spoiled. Maybe I am too hard on this team, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm done. I've had enough. This
What you mean you had enough?
This is the fact that I warned y'all. I warned y'all that this was going to happen. In fairness, I did warn y'all. Y'all can go back to the last episode. I told y'all what was going to happen to me if they found a way to lose this game. You know what? I'm going to take it a step further. We lost to a team led by a quarterback who played with a broken hand. And then that same quarterback that had a broken hand had 70 yards rushing and did not care about getting hit. And yes, he got hit 7 times for a sack. And it didn't matter. He stayed out there. He kept throwing and throwing. It was so bad that his arm was bleeding profusely, and they were trying to figure out how to stop the bleeding, literally. And yet, that quarterback beat us. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh my God! It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We got
no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yes, it's all good. We still got 4 games left.
No, sir. No, sir.
Yes,
no,
yes,
sir.
Yes, it is. They
no,
can turn
no,
it around.
Sir. No. What?
Yes.
What are we talking about? Are we talking about a team that's playing in Pee Wee football right now? Turn it around. I've had enough. No way. No, sir. No. I need you to understand something. We lost to a quarterback that played with a broken hand and ran all over us. I need you to make that very clear. See, y'all lost to a guy that was old, but at least he was functional. Okay, he had all his limbs intact, barely, but nevertheless, that's what y'all lost to. Whatever. We lost to a guy who literally needs both hands to hold the football, and his hand, one of them, was broken. He had surgery. Okay. He had surgery on the hand Monday. He had surgery on the broken hand Monday. Last Monday. So before last night, he was underneath the bright lights of a hospital room going through surgery, anesthesia and all. That was Monday. Then
not Wusa.
Then we fast forward all the way to Monday. Apparently he could play, and he just just rushes for 70 yards on the ground. And look, the entire game, he was trying to protect his hand. He was playing with one hand. He beat us with one hand. One. No, sir. No, sir. That will not be tolerated. Not in this household. Not for my eyes to see. No way. No, sir. Tupac said, "For your eyes only." I don't want to see it. I don't. I've seen enough. I've had enough. I'm done. I'm done. And look, y'all can go crazy in the comments if you want to. Y'all can just I don't care. I'm done. Okay. I've seen this movie before. I've seen this story before. No way. No. As an honest fan, I can't. I refuse. I can't. I'm going to choose peace. I'm going to choose my mental being in the correct space. We have Christmas coming up. I would like to be excited for Christmas. I am no longer going to tolerate having to watch this team play football. I am not. This is enough. I've had enough. That was the last night. This was the last time I'm wearing the jersey. This is the last time I'm wearing the jersey until they show me something different. I am done. I've had enough. I want to be happy for Christmas. Christmas is coming up. We have a beautiful Christmas tree in the living room. It feels great. We have gifts under there. Everything feels bliss. The only thing that is not is the team that I'm deciding to root for, and I will not stand for it any longer. I've had enough. We lost to a quarterback that played with one hand, and we literally played so bad that literally Aikman is in the booth, and he's literally like, "Look, man, I guess you're going to have to take the ball out of Jalen's hands. This is not working." Anytime Troy Aikman, a guy who in his career has had one of the worst interception totals in a single season by himself, when he has the nerve to tell you that, something is wrong. And you know what? It is. And I'm not going to indulge in it. I've had enough. I've tried this entire season. I've tried putting Band-Aids on it. I've tried saying this. I've tried saying that. Jalen Hurts went into the game with 19 touchdowns and 2 picks. He left the game with 4. He left the game with 4 more picks. And now, I don't even want to get to the context of the interceptions. The truth of the matter is, 2 of them were clearly on him. The other 2, AJ, what is going on? And don't even get me started on the last one to where it looked like everybody was Michael Jackson. Everybody just took the ball up and just, get the toe tap drag swag in there. Don't even get me started with that. That was enough. And you know what? I have another crazy stat since we have crazy stats on display for the show.
Come on.
The 2 quarterbacks that played in last year's Super Bowl this past weekend combined for 7 interceptions. 7. I'm not even going to mention what the other quarterback did, but my quarterback had 4. I've had enough. I'm done. There's no turning nothing around. Yes, I am talking about number 15 in the red.
Yeah,
I'm
done.
Guy
in Kansas City. Okay.
Yeah, I've had enough. I'm good. I'm good. I'm going to choose peace. I'm going to enjoy my Christmas, regardless of whatever the hell that team is doing up there in Philly. And I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be fine. Now, for them, I don't know. But for me, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to choose peace today. I'm done. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. And I swear to God, one more video on my feed where the song is literally having the title of Outstanding by the name of the Gap Band, I am done. I've had enough. I'm shutting my phone off. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't ask me nothing. All the very next time I should hear anything from anybody is Christmas time. Let me know Happy Merry Christmas and vice versa. That's the only time. Don't ask about nothing else. Don't talk about the team. Don't talk about the quarterback. Don't talk about none of this. I am done.
Wait a minute.
No.
He's so upset he turned into Soundwave. Now she went Transformers on you.
I did. I've had enough. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh my
can't,
God! Listen,
I can no
listen,
longer do this. No
listen.
way. No.
I feel your frustration. Like I said, when I was down there and in Baltimore and I was doing the live stream, and like I said, the energy was great in that place, man. The energy was off the chain. I enjoyed that. They had invited me back to, come up and do more live podcasts at their venue, man. It was great. Like I said, when that call was overturned, their fans in there wasn't even saying anything. They was like, "Oh, we got away with one." We got, and like I said, I'm getting texts. And people in there, man, that was a touchdown. Man, that was a touchdown. Whatever. It is what it is. That's water under the bridge now. We just gotta look ahead. It is what it is. Hey, if I'm gonna be upset about it, hey, listen, the refs make questionable calls in every damn game. In every damn game. And you know how much and this season I really haven't harped on the refs, have I? I haven't.
No.
Now we getting down to the latter part of the season, boy, there's a lot of questionable calls. A lot of questionable calls. You said, damn that bridge. You still upset? Listen, if it's one team I don't like losing to, it's the Steelers. Now, I say it all the time. If it's one team I don't like losing to, it's them. I say I don't care if the rest of the season is trash, as long as we beat them. Whatever. They've had the best in the series. They have by about 4 games. They've had the best. It is what it is. You just got to look forward to the next one. Okay? We're going to close one more out up there in Pittsburgh. It is what it is. It is what it is. Listen, can't be upset about it. Can't be mad about it. Yeah, you can. You can, but I'm like, move on to the next one. Because we got a rough 4 games coming up. Because we got the Bengals. Then we got the Patriots. And they flexed that game to Sunday Night Football. Right? Then we got to go to Green Bay. Then we got to go to Pittsburgh. So that's a wild stretch. That's a hard stretch that we got to go through. Right? But as much as we are upset with our teams, let me shift the focus here a little bit. That team over there in Landover, everybody should be upset about that one. Because they didn't even show up in Minnesota. Here's my word, shellacking. You know something? That word ain't good enough for them. That was an ass whipping. But you put your franchise quarterback on the field, and he got hurt again.
Yep.
Then I think they had another one where another player out seriously hurt.
Yeah.
Was it
Ertz in the torn ACL? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Pretty much, this is over. It's over. Now, they got 2 home games left. It's with you all, the Eagles, and then the Cowboys coming in here on Christmas. Yes, I have to work on Christmas. Sorry, son of a... But I have to work on Christmas because of what they did last year. Thank God it's a 1:00 game. And it's not like Sunday Night Football.
Oh, bro.
That way, at least about 6:00, I can salvage some of my Christmas. You understand what I'm saying? But ridiculous. Now I'm working on Christmas. For this bull. You know what I'm saying? Listen. I know there's no Washington fans in here. I can tell you that right now. None. Not one. That can come in here and remotely even tell me what happened up there. What happened was y'all got your ass whipped. And that's what it is. Whipped. Beating. And there's no explanation for that. None. I would say the most exciting game that was over this weekend was the Bengals and the Bills up in the snow.
Yeah.
And wait a minute. Joe Burrow did his best Lamar Jackson thing. Fumble Rooski. Let me get the ball. Cost them the game.
Mm.
Cost them the game. But what I'm saying is this. Yeah. Are we upset right now? Yeah, we are about our team. But like I said, we should feel proud because at least what Minnesota did to their team. Wait a minute. Am I allowed to censor them?
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. No,
I'm
sir.
not allowed
no,
to
sir.
censor
no,
them?
No. Mm-mm.
No? I'm not
There is
allowed to censor them?
There is a team in the same division that lost with somebody that played with one arm. So we're not even going to do that. We're not even going to do that.
We're not going to do it?
And,
okay. All right. I'm not going to censor them.
No.
But I tell you who I am going to censor. I tell you who I am going to censor.
Who's that?
That team in Florida who lost to that team in the division. Angela, happy holidays. I tell you who I am going to censor. That team down in Florida. How you lose that game to the team down in New Orleans, Louisiana? Yeah. Remember, we censored Louisiana for a minute. Now I'm censoring that team in Florida for them losing to the team in Louisiana.
Bruh. Hey,
Yeah.
Can I let y'all in on a little secret?
Come on.
I'm gonna make sure I make this loud and clear so everybody can hear me. Tyler Shook is what happened to that team in Florida on Sunday.
Yeah.
Tyler
Yeah.
Shook.
Oh, and if the people don't know who it is, please tell them who it is. Please tell them who this guy is.
Oh. I like this narration voice I'm doing right now. It's not too bad. Okay. This guy in Tyler Shook was drafted in this year's draft over Shedeur Sanders. Yes, Shedeur Sanders. And they showed his highlight package when he was getting drafted. Do you know that guy played so bad in college that one of the highlights was a pick, but not just any pick, a pick where there was no receiver in sight, and literally the only thing in front of him was the guy on the other team and threw it straight to him. That was the highlight that they posted for the whole world to see. That guy beat that team in Florida this past Sunday. And you know what? Now I'm really done. Because
That same quarterback won. While mine decided to. What's ironic about me mentioning the highlight package of him throwing that interception was while I'm sitting here joking about this one, I have my own who is throwing not one, not two, not three, but four to the other team and lost. And you know what? You want to know who's getting the clown shows today? You want to know who's getting the outstanding? Is it Shook? No, it's not Mr. Tyler Shook in that Louisiana team. It's not. Instead, it is the reigning Super Bowl MVP who decided to have the worst, not even subjectively, objectively worst game of his life. There hasn't been a game in college. There hasn't been a game in the pros. There hasn't been a game in high school where he has thrown that many interceptions. That was the worst. And yet, what did they decide to do, Damon? What did they decide to do with all those picks that was being thrown? Throw some more. Throw some more. That's That's the answer.
Hey, you get a ball, and you get a ball, and you get a ball.
Throw it again. Throw it again. Throw it again. But Tyler Shough beat the team in Florida in the midst of all this going on.
Auntie, you still in here? I saw you like that. Are you still in here? Because we gonna go to Kansas City in a minute. Because my auntie, I like Kansas City. Nah, I hate Kansas City. I do. Yeah, I'm gonna pick on my homeboy in a second. Okay.
Tyler Shough, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Ridiculous. Like I said, that team down in Florida. You should know who we talking about.
This team makes me want to play
stuff. I'll tell you that.
I think
it's not South Florida.
I've been wanting to crash out. This team has made me like not mentally well. I'm genuinely like at a place where I just want to just tear up everything. This team has broke me. There's a lot of things in this world. There's a lot of things in this world that shouldn't break me and hasn't broke me. There's some life experiences that I've endured that should have broke me but didn't. This team, objectively, has broke me as a fan. I love football. I love watching it. I love talking about it. I genuinely cannot. This team has broke me. I can't do nothing. In fact, Damon, I'm giving you the homework assignment. I'm letting everybody know that's watching this. I'm giving y'all the homework assignment. Y'all let me know what happened at week to week basis. I'm not watching this no more. I can't.
Oh my God.
This is not okay. This is not acceptable. And I'm not willing to put my mental on the line as the team continues to find different ways to break me. See, last week when we played Chicago, we couldn't stop the run to save our lives. And it wasn't even the defense's fault because literally, as a TikTok sound that keeps replaying in my head, it's literally Saquon up the middle. Saquon up the middle. AJ Brown deep ball. Punt. That was the Bears game. And then we played the Cowboys the week before. We were up 21-0, and yet you want to know what happened that game? Saquon up the middle. AJ Brown deep ball. Punt. That happened in that game too. And then fast forward to last night where we play a guy who's playing with one hand as an NFL quarterback. And they literally had a play calling of Saquon up the middle. AJ Brown deep ball. Punt. Again.
The same play,
again.
Huh? All the same plays, right?
Again. It's almost like, okay, for those of you that have kids or have played the game, y'all know where I'm going with this. For those of you that have played Madden once upon a time in y'all life, y'all ever encountered that one person that didn't know what they're doing, so they kept running the same play over and over and over again, just hoping that they would just get a touchdown because you hope that they're nice enough they hope that you're nice enough to allow them to score? No. They literally were running H-back dive over and 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 over again. And as soon as third down came around, throw the ball to AJ Brown, covered by two people, and hope and pray he comes down with it. That was literally the entire game plan for the last month. I'm going to say this again.
This has been going on for the last month. Saquon up the middle. AJ Brown deep ball. Punt. This has been the entire month. So no, I don't want to hear anything about we're going to turn it around. No, I don't want to hear anything about our record. I don't want to hear anything about us going to the Super Bowl last year. I don't want to hear any of it. Because our play calling has literally been the same thing for a month. For a month.
You said for a month?
Not for a month. Not for a month. We see. Okay, for my wrestling fans out there, yes, I'm keeping the megaphone for this. There was a promo segment between John Cena and John Cena, that you, being the type of person you are, it's like having missionary every single night for 20 years. And you want to know what the play calling is for the Philadelphia Eagles for the last month of my life? Has been like missionary every single day for the last month. I don't care how much you enjoy the idea and the functionality of sex. At some point, something's bound to get boring and something is bound to get messed up in the process. That has been our offense. Missionary every single night for a full month. I've had it. I'm no longer doing this. This is not a script. This is not by accident. I am done. I am done. Okay? Our offense, I'm going to say it again. Yes, the megaphone has still been there. Yes, have the cup ready. They have been acting like they've been a missionary every single night for the last month. The last calendar month, they have been a missionary every single night. And they wonder why the relationship is failing. And they wonder why the relationship is failing. I've had it. I've had it. I'm done. So no, I don't want to hear it. I've had it. I've had enough. I don't care what happens next week. I don't care what happens the rest of the year. Don't ask me. Don't tell me. I wouldn't have to answer. You're going to have to tell me because I don't know. This offense has been playing missionary football for the last calendar month, and I cannot do it.
Not missionary football, though.
Yes. I've had it. I've had it. And look, I want to be very transparent. There's a lot of fellas that's going to watch this podcast that they know exactly what I'm saying. Sometimes in a relationship, sometimes even if you're not in a relationship and you just want to do things different, I'm pretty sure, myself included, would not want the same position done every single night for a month straight. Something's bound to happen. Something's bound to happen. And this team's relationship has been so bad because they kept doing missionary every single night for a month that we have lost 3 straight, and we have lost to a quarterback that cannot function with 2 hands. That's the team we have.
Oh, God.
That's the team we have. We are playing missionary football.
Listen.
No, sir. This is unacceptable.
No, man. Listen, listen.
No. Damon, no, you know this. No, and I'm keeping the megaphone here because you know this with having Greg Molman as your offensive coordinator. You know this. You got tired as a Ravens fan. You got tired of having to see the same thing over and over and over and over again, and you were expecting something different. That was Greg Molman. Well, for me, it's been Kevin Patullo, where literally the same thing has been ran over and over and over again. And as Roman Reigns would say, that is like missionary every single night for a full month. You wouldn't stand it. I'm not going to stand it. No one should stand it. Everybody deserves to have a little spice in their life, even if that involves the bedroom. And this team can't even get that correctly. I have had it. I have had it. Saquon up the middle. AJ Brown, deep ball. Punt.
Listen.
I'm not doing this. I will not tolerate this no more.
Listen. Anybody that's watching, this little thing going across the bottom, if you type that into a browser and then what's in the peripheries, type that code, you can call in here. Also, I forgot to say it.
This is missionary.
You call it
every single night for a full month.
Oh,
no
my God.
Relationship is lasting long when you're doing missionary every single night.
Again,
no.
Listen.
No, sir. There's no excusing that. There's no excuse. Look. In your younger years, would you tolerate that from any woman? No, you would not. So don't you think you would expect your football team to operate a little bit differently? But yet, here it is, my team, for a calendar month, for the whole month of November, heading into December, they have decided to play missionary football. And you expect for me to believe that this team is going to turn it around, that I should keep watching football, that I should keep tolerating this bullshit, because yes, it is bullshit. I have to sit up there and endure
I ain't say
this.
tolerate it,
week out.
but you still gotta watch them because they may very very little reluctant on the may, but they may do something. They may, you know something?
Oh no.
May
Oh no.
may.
Oh no. Oh,
Somebody
no.
gonna get fired.
See, because this is what you fail to realize, and this is the harsh reality of real life. Because anytime you do the same thing over and over and over again, by the time someone is waiting for someone to fix it, something gets broken. A relationship gets broken. An item gets broken. Something gets broken. And for this team, I'm no longer going to wait for something to happen for things to be fixed. The relationship is severed. The relationship is severed right now. When you decide to play in my face and decide to do missionary football for an entire month, I am no longer waiting around for you to do cartwheels on me or anything anytime soon. No one's going to sit around and wait for it. It is not happening. You wouldn't want it to happen in your relationship. I'm not going to have it happen with my football team. That is a pass. I do not recommend, and I promise you, I'm standing by this. This is outrageous. This is ridiculous. I'm not going to be acceptable to this with anything.
It's egregious.
With anything.
It's egregious.
It's egregious. It's atrocious. It's asinine, asa 10, asa 11. I'm done. This is obnoxious. Missionary every single night in front of a TV screen for the whole world to see for a calendar month. No, I'm not waiting for something to change. I'm sorry. I can't.
Right.
And you're talking to a guy that has a lot of patience. I no longer have it. I am done. Saquon up the middle. Saquon up the middle. AJ Brown deep ball. Punt. No. Try this with someone else.
Oh my God! You know something? You're gonna make that. That's gonna be a meme. That's gonna be a meme now.
It genuinely. I wish there was more Eagles fans in here to understand what I'm saying. When you are running the same thing, when you are deciding to wake up and tell your boyfriend, "Look, I'm letting you know in advance. We're doing missionary again. We're doing it again tomorrow, and we're doing it again next week, and we're going to do it some more. We're going to keep going." You want to know what's going to happen to that relationship? You want to know what's going to happen to that relationship? The guy who is hearing that stuff, he's going to enjoy the first day. But after that second day concludes, at some point, there has to be a realistic person in his head to say, "Damn, bitch, is there anything else you could do? We had only one position that you can do. There's nothing else. You can't like switch it up. You can't sit up there and do something else." I'm pretty sure there is a whole list. Because how do I know? You go to Spencer's, they'll tell you. There is infinite amount of positions you can do in regards to the bedroom. But yet, you decide to sit down and decide to do missionary again and again and again. And you think somebody's going to tolerate and put up with that. Absolutely not. No. At some point, the man is going to look at her like she's crazy and be like, "Is there anything else you can bring to the table besides missionary? Anything?" And no, I do not care about the cooking. No, I do not care about the cleaning. Do you bring anything else to the table other than missionary? And if the answer is no, then guess what? Somebody's breaking up with somebody. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. The Eagles better get together and acknowledge him.
This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm not. I I wish I was dramatic. I'm not dramatic. I've had the megaphone on for the last 10 minutes now to make this clear. Anyone, and I want to make this a public service announcement. If you are a man out there, shoot, women too, don't sit up there and allow for somebody to put the same position on you every single time. You better ask for some spice. You better switch something up. Because if you don't, something is bound to happen and it's not going to be good. I'm applying it to real life and also installing this with my football team as well. We are not going to keep watching someone play missionary football for the whole world to see.
For another show. That's going to be a great topic for another show. Me and Tree going to have to dive on that one.
I'm just saying, this is objectively, not even subjectively, objectively not okay. And to put the onus on that promo I just mentioned, later on, the following week, promo between Cena and Reigns. Cena's talking his shit to Roman, all this other stuff. And then Roman decides to say, 20 years of missionary may have been good for you, but it wasn't good for Nikki Bella. And you want to know what that's telling me? Missionary football may be good for y'all, but it ain't good for me. No, sir. No way. I need some cartwheels. I need some cartwheels. I need some bubbles. I need everything else in between because this right here is unacceptable. This is uncalled for. How dare you decide to play in people's face for the whole world to see for a calendar month? A calendar month. A 2-week stretch? Okay, I guess things happen. A calendar month of you deciding to play in people's face for the whole world to see? Missionary football for an entire month? Every day for an entire month? And then it's gotten so bad that the offensive coordinator, he's not even fully involved in the play calling. Nick Sirianni is back in the play calling again. So now we got unnecessary hands doing more missionary football.
Not unnecessary hands.
We have multiple hands, unnecessary hands, dealing with missionary football. They're orchestrating this for the whole world to see. This is obnoxious. I will not. No way. No way. So I want to put a PSA for everybody out there, relationship or not. Let this be made very, very clear. If you want it to last, if you want it to maintain, you need to switch it up. Switch it up. Missionary every night will not work. It will not be satisfactory. After day 2, somebody's bound to get tired. Somebody's bound to get tired. Somebody is bound to be done with the other. That's all I'm saying. And if you can apply that to real life in a relationship setting, I'm going to apply it to my football team. Because I'm tired of getting played in my fucking face. I'm tired of seeing missionary football with multiple hands on deck every single week. I refuse. There is no need to wait for a turnaround. There's no need to wait for nothing. I am done. I've seen this story before. It didn't work then. It will not work now. I am fine. I would like to enjoy my Christmas. I would like to enjoy the finer things in life. I would like to enjoy different positions. I'm not going to keep having to deal with this on full display for the whole world to see. No way. No way. It's a pass. Ironically, it's a pass. So no. I'm not waiting for nothing.
Lord.
That is it.
Lord have
that
mercy.
Is it. You had Greg Roman as your offensive coordinator. You know this.
Yeah.
Imagine having to see
and
Lamar
we ran him out of town.
Yes, you ran him out of town. You want to know why you ran him out of town? You want to know why you ran him out of town? Because y'all got tired of missionary football too. You are no longer different than no one else. We're just on the forefront for the whole world to see. We're just watching missionary football by the same football team over and over and over again. And I will not stand for it. I will not. I've done been in darkness retreats. I've done been out of darkness retreats. I've tried to put band-aids on shit. I've done tried to fix it up. I've done tried to be the handy-mandy. I've done tried to be Thomas the Train. I've done tried everything. I'm no longer doing this. This is enough. This is enough. Missionary football may be good for y'all. It is not good for me. I will watch the Browns the rest of the season. If that means
no, we haven't even got to them yet.
I will do that. I will do that. Instead of watching missionary football for the entire calendar month. The entire calendar month. No, sir.
Yeah. We haven't even got to them yet. I definitely want to get to them. I definitely want to get to them. And not
anything but my team right now. Anything but my team right now.
Not just
the Browns. Team. Fuck out of here.
That head coach up there. This is what I want to speak on. That head coach. I'm not even going to say his name. Because when you do dumb things and you ask the whole world to say, "Oh, I know what I'm doing." Well, apparently you don't. So you lost to the Tennessee Titans, a team that's 1-10. You went for a 2-point conversion and took Shedeur Sanders off the field. Wait. I took my glasses off for that one. I took my glasses off for that.
Oh, boy.
You went for a 2-point conversion, and you took Shedeur Sanders off the field for the 2-point conversion. And y'all didn't make it, and you lost the game.
Damon,
now,
you want to know?
No, whoa.
Okay.
Let me get out.
Sure.
So, I'm not a head coach. I'm a fan, like everybody else that listens to us and everybody else. I'm a fan.
Okay.
I don't know what decisions come into play. I don't know what factors you may have saw. Did you see something in Tennessee's defense that you're good? So I don't get it. I really don't get it. I really don't get it.
I'm not laughing.
I don't understand.
But the fact that in the middle of this, the fact that you're in the middle of this soliloquy and you had to play a puzzle game for the whole world to see was objectively hilarious. I just wanted to put that out there.
Absolutely. Even TikTok even saying that's some damn tomfoolery.
right.
TikTok said that was tomfoolery. But
wow.
Again, you took your quarterback off the field for a 2-point conversion to win the game. Your best asset is come on over. Yeah, come on over. And that coach up in Cleveland. That's what I'm referring to him as. He gets no name. And matter of fact, he's the winner.
Ha! Oh, already? Oh, damn.
Oh, I'm giving it to him just talking about it. He's the winner.
Oh, man.
Oh, he's the winner. He's the winner. Winner.
You know,
how dumb can you fucking be to take your best asset off the field for a 2-foot? Forget the missionary. That wasn't even missionary. That was this is what that was. I came in, I dropped my pants. Oh, and everybody just laughed and they left.
I'll do you one better.
Go.
Hey, look. That play was the equivalent of Valentine's Day gone wrong. You get the flowers, you got the petals everywhere, you got the lights, you got the candles lit up. It seemed great. Oh, you can't wait to surprise your girl. Oh, you can't wait. You got the bed ready. You got the pedals talking about some and letters talking about some. Will you be my Valentine? Because I don't know what bed is big enough to fit all that, but whatever. You have all that lined up and figured out, and then she goes. You bring her in there, and then she takes a look at the table first because your whole idea was to ignore the fact that you cooked some ugly ass food. It was some nasty ass food, and you didn't think that she wasn't going to pay attention to that. You bring her in, and the first thing she look at is that table, and she see that food, and the first thing she do is walk out. Now look, what y'all don't realize is that she showed up there. She had her lingerie set on. She had the robe ready to go. She was ready to go. It was nice and spicy on a February 14th night, and then she saw the food. And she said, you know what? I got better things to do. I'm good. That's what that was. Because what in your right mind decides, first of all, you decide to run the Wildcat formation, which I should have known ahead of time that wasn't going to go well. But then you proceeded to run the play and it turned into an end around. Now, look. I've played Madden for years, so if this is the only experience I got, then so fucking be it. I'm pretty sure even if I were to run that play, I'm calling an audible. Like there has to be something else. There has to be something else on the play sheet. Has to be.
You know something? As much as I get on Dan Campbell for going for it on fourth down instead of taking the point, he wouldn't have took Jared Goff off the field.
No.
He would not have taken him off the field.
No.
But that coach up in Cleveland, because he's censored, that coach up in Cleveland took his best asset off the field. And he played a hell of a game.
Oh, my God.
The boy's special.
Yeah,
the boy is special.
We called it. We've been saying it since day one. Y'all were saying it too.
But he was picked in the 5th round. He was picked in the 5th round. Imagine this. The Colts started off on fire with Daniel Jones, who's now out for the year.
Nuts.
Done.
Nuts.
They had a program that was working, right? Imagine if they would have drafted Shedeur. They wouldn't have lost all these games. They would have went on a run. Yes.
I agree.
They would have went on a run. I'm just saying, the NFL, now you need to see this because now he's showcasing his talent. So if he can get out of Cleveland and go someplace else, he's gonna be fine.
Oh,
he just need to be paired up with the right coach.
I was about to say, Stefanski's done. I don't even think we need to fast and pray on that. I think he's.
We don't say his name.
Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead and do stuff. Got it. So, yeah, he's gone. He's okay. He's gone. We don't even need to do that. We don't even need to. He's done. And he wouldn't have if he had let Shedeur start the entire season. But you showed how petty he was from beginning to end by not having him play. And then you wanted to humiliate him by having him be the 3rd string quarterback behind, I don't know, Dillon Gabriel and Joe Flacco.
Thank you.
Be fucking serious. So, yes, you deserve to be fired. I don't care how many yards he throws, how many touchdowns he has, no matter what your quote-unquote play calling is. I know it's not missionary football because we can't relate to that because at least y'all put points on the board. We don't know what that's like. We settle for field goals all the time. Saquon up the middle. Saquon up the middle. AJ Brown deep ball. Punt. That's what we do. But at least for y'all put points on the board. So good for y'all. Y'all just need to figure out how to actually get out of the fucking wildcat formation. And because of that, the only reason why he is not on the chopping, he's on the chopping block is because he did not start him week 1. Let him go through the motions. Let him get his chops. Let him get used to the NFL game. Let him get used to what it's like to start. But no, you wanted to humiliate him and make him feel like he had to learn some type of fucking lesson that he needs to be humbled. Then you decide to finally start him. He goes crazy, so crazy that you start him again, and then you just now come to the conclusion that you're going to start him for the rest of the year? Really? Yeah, you're fired. You're fired. You're fired.
Because his prized possession is hurt.
Yeah. Nasty man. Yeah, is that what you're ready for? Is that what you're ready to come back so bad? You want the nasty man to be under center for you? Is that what you want? You want nasty man to sit up there with 2 torn Achilles to sit up there and run your offense. That's what you want? You want that over Shedeur. Are you sure? Yes, I'm calling him nasty man because that guy legitimately does not deserve his name to be mentioned in any sort of conversation in any step of the way. Okay?
Right.
You want nasty man to be your quarterback. If that's all you wanted, that's all you had to fucking say. It's all you had to fucking say. But if you want nasty man as your quarterback, then what does that make you? And yes, I am looking at you. I'm pointing at you. You want nasty man as your quarterback. We have some serious problems. What do y'all have in common? We have more questions we have than answers. And that's a problem.
Yes.
You were already fired before
you
you decided to wait this long. But if that was your ultimate goal, for you to wait and hold on tight by a thread for nasty man to come back from double Achilles surgery so that way he can start for your team, you are cooked. Do not expect another coaching job again. It's not happening. If you're waiting for the nasty man to be your starting quarterback.
I think he's out of Cleveland.
He's out.
Please. Yeah, he's out of Cleveland. He's out.
Please be serious. So
I think my rant is done for today. Because that team in Landover. Oh yeah, that team in Landover should have anything to say. But okay.
Well, shoot, I don't have nothing to say. But Saquon up the middle. AJ Brown deep ball. Punt. That's all I have to say. Oh, and the fact that we operate in a missionary football. I need y'all to understand, right? We have the Rams that exist. They have a head coach in Sean McVay to where they get creative with their play calling. I mean, to put it in a different setting. This is like the equivalent of like, having ordeals in public or something. Like no one cares. Everybody's just loving the thrill of it and everybody's having a good time. That's the Rams. That is what Seattle's doing.
Right.
Everybody else is instilling this creative juice to their offense. And yet we are deciding to implement missionary football. Everybody else is doing cartwheels. Everybody else is using bubbles. Everybody else is against the wall on top of the ceiling. They got mirrors on top of the ceiling. They have stuff recorded. They got cameras everywhere. You would have thought it was a whole scene. That's how some of these offenses are running. Then you look at ours, and it looks as homemade could be. Just straight up missionary every single night, over and over and over and over again. No. So I can't even get on that team that is led by the coach that's in Cleveland. You want to know why? Because my team decides to implement a missionary-led football team. We decide to implement that. We decide to display that for the whole world to see. We decide to do that every single week. We decide to do that. So I'm not going to see. Look, I'm so generous that the only brown bag I have is for the entire team, other than the defense for the Philadelphia Eagles. Yes, the entire team. I'm including special teams in this on accident. I don't care.
Lord
The
have
entire
mercy.
team that is not the defense, you are getting a brown bag. But not just any brown bag. This is a very special brown bag. You get a missionary brown bag. You get a brown bag that is the same every single time. So you know exactly what you're going to look at, exactly what you're going to get every single week. You deserve it. You've earned it. You have earned the legendary, the one and only missionary brown bag. Yes, I just made it up on the fly. The missionary brown bag. The MBB. The MBB.
BB.
The MBB. That is what y'all have. Because whether it's 4 interceptions or 4 drops or people that likes to call Saquon up the middle. Saquon up the middle. AJ Brown deep ball. Punt. Yeah, y'all get a missionary brown bag. Y'all get an MBB from me. Okay, that is a bar. I am putting that on my album next week. I've had it. I've had it. Everybody else is using an entire book of different positions to use, but we decide to put on display missionary football. No. No. No, that is my only brown bag. I don't
Lord.
care about nothing else. There's nothing else for me to care about. I would like to enjoy my Christmas, and I'm going to do that without having to watch missionary football every single week for the rest of the season. I'm just not going to do that to myself. There's greater things in life. I have a beautiful girlfriend. I have beautiful kids. We have Christmas to look forward to and to get over with because I'm tired of having to spend money and then having to decorate stuff, lights everywhere, this, that, in between. I'm ready for it to get over with. I've enjoyed it. It's awesome setting everything up. Now I'm ready for it to be over with. It sounds stupid. Everybody sits up there. Oh, I can't wait for Christmas. Oh my God, the presents, all this other stuff, the tree. And the next thing you know, you decide to decorate. You put the tree up. You put the gifts. You buy all the gifts, and then you realize, you know what? I'm tired of Christmas. I want it to get over with now. I'm done. I'm tired. So I'm actually the reverse. Okay?
Oh,
Yes,
Lord.
I got the hard stuff out the way. I would like to enjoy my Christmas without having to have to watch and to deal with a team that is considered missionary football.
Not
I'd rather
missionary
not.
football again.
There is finer things in life that makes me so much more happy, that provides so much spice and provides so much love and care, tender love and care, call it TLC if you want to, more than watching a team that is playing missionary football. So no, they get the MBB for me. That's the only brown bag I'm giving.
Hilarious.
That's the only brown bag I'm giving, because anytime you decide to put that on display, I am out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
Well, I gave my one to that, that guy up in Cleveland for that stupid play he did. Like I said, I get on Dan Campbell a lot. I do. But Dan Campbell is aggressive. Dan Campbell don't forget things. Dan Campbell will put the woodshed to you. Dan Campbell will just give you the business, even if it's the wrong decision. I'd be like, Dan, take the points. Dan, take the points. Dan, take the points. Stop going for it always on foot. Take the points. Take the points. And some of them games he would have won if he took the points, but he didn't take the point. So, whatever. We gave out our brown bags. So
I don't even want to talk about nothing else. Missionary football. Yep. Missionary football.
We thank each and every last one of you for always tuning in and your comments and your laughter and your humor with us. Yeah, we gonna see how next week's gonna work out. No matter what team you rep, what team you
One more
But
thing.
go ahead. Go ahead.
One more thing before we get out of here. Two things, actually. Number one, Saquon up the middle. Saquon up the middle. AJ Brown deep ball punt. And the second thing is missionary football may be good for y'all, but it's not good for me. Whether it's 20 years or a month, it may be good for y'all. It's not good for me. And I'm done. I would like to enjoy my Christmas. And that's it. Missionary football.
Oh my God. Hilarious.
Thank y'all, though. Thank y'all so much.
We
Thank y'all.
get out of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll be back next week with the foolery of football season. The foolery. Because we're going to see what more calls is going to relate to that Baltimore situation, because they've been putting different ones. Like, oh, this is a touchdown, but this one isn't. Whatever. We see y'all later. We will see you next week. We appreciate each and every last one of you.